for the facts. In his famous story, The Metamorphosis, the man changed into a bug, the name for vermin, which he chooses from several possible German words, Ungeziefer, was to become the exact name given by the Nazis to those whom they exterminated 30 years later. In fact, Kafka, whenever he writes a single word, seems to have borrowed it from a bank which charges absolutely exorbitant interest on every word that the writer borrows, and he hurries away knowing that he must try and bring it back intact by nightfall.
One morning, while he was working in the bank, Kay was informed by telephone that next Sunday a short inquiry into his case would take place. Sunday had been selected so that he might not be disturbed in his professional work. It was, of course, understood that he must appear without fail. He did not need to be reminded of that.
Please go through. Just go right through. I must shut the doors after you. Nobody else must come in.
You should have been here an hour and 5 minutes ago.
Whether I am late or not, I'm here now.
Yes, but I'm no longer obliged to hear you now. Yet I shall make an exception for once on this occasion, but such a delay must not occur again. Now step forward. Well then, you are a house painter.
No. I'm junior manager in a large bank. This question of yours, Herr Examining Magistrate, about my being a house painter, or rather not a question, you simply made a statement, is typical of the whole character of this trial which is being foisted on me. What has happened to me is only a single instance of a misguided policy which is being directed against many other people as well. All I desire is a public ventilation of a grievance. Some 10 days ago, I was arrested in a manner which seems ridiculous to me. I was seized in my bed by two coarse warders, degenerate ruffians who brazenly ate my breakfast before my eyes. It was difficult for me to remain calm. Now, there is no doubt that behind all the actions of this court of justice, there is a great organization at work. And the significance of this great organization, it consists in this, that innocent persons are accused of guilt, and senseless proceedings put in motion against them, mostly without effect. It is true, as of my case. I have nearly finished. All I would say in conclusion is this: that you postpone until later any comments you may wish to exchange on what I have had to say, because I am pressed for time. I must leave you now. I wish you the joy of your trade.
Just one moment. Before you leave, I would just like to say that today, you may not yet have become aware of the fact, today you have flung away with your own hand all the advantages which an interrogation invariably confers on an accused man.
How was he to conduct his case from a bank office? While his case was unfolding itself, while up in the attics the court clerks were poring over charge papers, was he to devote his attention to the affairs of the bank? Would he ever find the right path through all these difficulties? What days were lying in wait for him?
By day, like his character, K, Kafka worked in one of Prague's many offices, the Workmen's Accident Insurance Institute, processing claims placed by victims of industrial injury. It's easy to see in its labyrinth of corridors and stairways a model for the bureaucratic nightmares of his novel.